What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and allow me to get into costume for some excellent Sonic news. Now, if you remember, back in, I would say, was it May? The early designs of Sonic in the new Sonic movie were released in a trailer form, and they were the things of nightmares. Most specifically, his human teeth. It was something that really nobody could get over once they saw it. It was the type of thing that fueled nightmares, not just for young children, but grown adults as well. Sonic is one of the biggest, most beloved video game characters of all time, probably second only to Mario and Luigi. And the fandom has been there for him forever, and it's understandable that they want to get him right. And Sonic movies are kind of generally a disappointment unless it's animated, which I think is fine. But the modern day cinema keeps saying that they want these live action films. We saw Pokemon, which I thought was okay. It wasn't that great. I mean, it was okay. But this combination of, real world actors and animated characters always kind of has these immersion breaking moments where it's gotta be really good. And the world came together to universally provide Jeff Fowler, the creator, a resounding nope. Thank you for the support and criticism. The message is loud and clear. You aren't happy with the design and you want changes. It's going to happen. Everyone at Paramount and Sega are fully committed to making this character, the best he can be. Hashtag Sonic movie. Hashtag gotta fix it fast. Before we get into anything else, huge shout out to this video sponsor and channel favorite, Manscaped.com, and special shout out to Kane, my boy over at that company, which is apparently a fan of the channel. Appreciate you, bud. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, Manscaped.com. Many of you have reached out to me to let me know that you've started using their Crop Mop ball wipes and you love feeling clean, and those enjoying that area are also enjoying it. Well, now they also have the Perfect Package 2.0. Now, this package, of course, has all sorts of things from the Preserver to the Reviver. You get the Lawnmower 2.0, which is your waterproof electric trimmer. You get the Crop Preserver. This is your anti-chafing ball deodorant. You get the Crop Reviver, which is, of course, that ball toner and refresher. And the Magic Mat, which is a set of 3 disposable shaving mats. You also get the Shed and Manscaped boxers for free. They also have a replenishment plan that will keep you stocked with razors, and you save 25% on orders instantly versus the single product purchase. You get $137 worth of product for just $74.99. Subscribers also get new replacement blade refill for their trimmer delivered to their door every 3 months, entirely hassle-free. So head over to manscaped.com, use my promo code in the description below, and get those balls clean. Now, when the Sonic team, by the way, thank you, Manscaped. I'm telling you, if you guys try some of their products, you'll like them. They were brought on as a sponsor, but I actually do use their stuff, especially as is famously known, their Crop Mop ball wipes. But anyway, the world was divided outside of the fandom in the fandom versus critics of the original design. Many people cited things like the toxic fandom and how fans shouldn't have a say in what a movie does, even though the world was universally in agreement that the design was awful. And the same video game journalism websites that were talking about it, farming clicks off laughing at it, were the same ones that were whining about the fans having any kind of say. Now, if you brought up on it, Jim Carrey even weighed in. Jim Carrey weighs in on the decision to redesign Sonic. By the way, Jim Carrey, a long history of excellent films, plenty of duds as well. I've grown to not like the guy as much because of some of the things he's done outside of his roles, but I do think he's going to do Dr. Robotnik well. I think he's got the range. I think he's got the cartoonish mannerisms, obviously. But when he was asked during the Television Critics Association press tour, Carrey, who portrays Dr. Robotnik, discussed why he's unsure if the decision to redesign Sonic based on fan reactions will work out. He said, quote, "I don't know how I feel about the audience being in on the creation of it while it's happening. We have to see what it entails. Sometimes you find the collective consciousness decides it wants something, and then when it gets it, it goes, okay, I don't want that." Now, he's not wrong about that, but this is basically him saying the famous J. Allen Brack line, you think you want it, but you don't. I mean, there wasn't anybody that wanted these horrifying human teeth gone. Heck, just a few days ago, Party City rolled out some horrifying Halloween costumes to celebrate the original Creepazoid design. I mean, if they made an adult size, an over adult size, I would absolutely be down with this. And then this mask, truly frightening. Now, news comes that there is a leak of the new potential Sonic design, and people are getting excited about it. Sonic the Hedgehog's new movie design has leaked, and it's perfect, according to What Culture. But universally, when I went through a lot of the replies, people are very happy with it. Sonic the Hedgehog movie grabbed headlines for all the wrong reasons earlier this year. In an attempt to modernize Sonic character, the designers tried to humanize his features and make the speedster more, quote, realistic. The end result was, well, a total nightmare abomination that looked like it could have been the lead in the next Conjuring spinoff. It caused such a stink that the movie was delayed to 2020, so the effects artist could go back to the drawing board and completely redesign Sonic so he'd no longer terrify every child in the cinema. So far as a new look has been kept under wraps, but the character's fresh trim might have just leaked. The two images come courtesy of an anonymous source who claims to have received them from a friend who works at Paramount, which in the grand scheme of things isn't exactly the most trustworthy story, but it's still an interesting insight into what the redesign could look like. And by the way, I will say that it's entirely possible that Paramount wanted to leak these out. Sure, it could be fan rendered, of course. As of right now, I haven't seen anything debunking it, but it absolutely could be fan rendered. But it also could be Paramount saying, okay, we're kind of getting into crunch time here. We're kind of running out of time. Movie releases in a few months, 4 months, I think. Let's float something out there and see if the community accepts it. And I think it looks great. The eyes are more realistic. You've got his big gloves. You've got the more stocky cartoon features. Here you've got a big, what apparently is Jim Carrey's Robotnik. You've got some of his drones. You've got the big ring in there. But the Sonic creature looks pretty good. Here's another shot, which again is blurry. It's frustratingly blurry. But you can see if this is how he looks, this is much closer to the cartoon. You can see Heroic Hollywood. A lot of people are running with this as the new design. The first look at the new Sonic Hedgehog's official movie design has been revealed online. After the first trailer, Sonic the Hedgehog, was released earlier this year, there was a lot of fan backlash. A new Sonic the Hedgehog trailer is bound to hit the internet sometime soon, so fans can expect a proper first look at the new active design in action. It appears that Sonic the Hedgehog redesign can now be seen before any official promotion materials hit the web. 2 images from the movie have surfaced on Twitter, with one of them showing off Sonic with his new look and Jim Carrey, Dr. Ivo Robotnik in the background. The redesign looks incredibly accurate to Sony's traditional video game look, and there's sure to be little to no backlash now. Well, who knows? I could absolutely see a scenario where Paramount wants to leak this just to keep everybody happy, or basically, like I said, to test the waters. What do you think? Do you think that this isn't the best look at him? This is, I mean, he's very cartoon looking, which is kind of what you want. The eyes aren't so creepy now. I mean, the original character, the eyes were too far spread apart. The mouth was just not good. And obviously, you ended up with masks like that, which of course is amazing. What do you think? Yay or nay? I think as a Sonic fan, I have to commit myself to going to see the film if they get the design even improved over what it was because of all the stink I made about changing it and how bad it was. I think that's only fair. And hopefully if it's good, people will go out and see this movie. And of course, more than anything, hopefully the film's good. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.